grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna get better. I'm getting better when I wanna get better. I'm getting better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I'm on a new level. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Sideline. Look at the head coach of the Browns. These guys hoping that one loss last week doesn't become two here. On the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And he spins right by him. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw here. Short pass caught by his tight end. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. The motion to receiver left. Thrown back, it's the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Third down run from White. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And having gained up that handful there. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking in the air here. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Pass play now. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up third and 2.
There he is on third and short. Pass brought in by Watson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And after the play, we turn our attention to the injured man. That's Christian Watson, who's being worked on. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 22.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16. We're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. The vet in his 14th season, still knocking them through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 28-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, when obviously without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
At the 50-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Play action. Brought in right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. He's got it over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He is brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Kick by Trujillo is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Hurts. On the screen, this is Sampson. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
That's good for a Browns. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking right, and he finds him. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
The 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Throwing the out route complete. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 3. And the Browns first down.
It's Sampson lining out of the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A give left side. Judkins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Back to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
And 7.
No throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Hurts now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now pressure coming. Complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A play fake now hurts to throw. Fits it through the middle. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down. They go play action. Here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Hurts yet again. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. We're down in 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Hurts throwing again. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. From the pistol, here's Junkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get some late points and the lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 32.
Back to throw now. Stepping up, and he's going to run.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
He's got White, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Steelers first down.
I'll throw here on 1st. Complete out to the right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He spits down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Josh Hines down, and that time to haul him down. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. 7th play in the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Quick on the draw to White. He dodged the tackle, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Brown able to tack on and point after. And the Steelers tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the LA Rams. And it's the Rams quarterback just picking apart the defense. 1 of 5 touchdown passes for him on the night. The Rams up their mark to 7-4 with this win. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And here's the Saints wideout. He's just torching this defense. 1 of his 3 first-half touchdowns. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Saints trying to make it 4 straight wins, and it looks pretty likely they lead big at the half. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see that among all NFL running backs, he's one of the best at catching the football this season. Second right now in the league in receiving touchdowns. Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throw left side to Watson. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. They go play fake with Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know what's interesting, Kate? Even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another one for Junkins. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Browns first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Another game to Junkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
The vet in his 14th season, still knocking them through. And they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They're going to try and throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
3rd and long for him here. And he puts him there under this one, right side. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. On the give, here's Judkins. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's
Third down run from Judkins. This gets the first and more. 3 inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Sean Judkins. It's a gain of 48 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to it. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
At the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Judkins running between the tackles. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
4 yards.
Judkins will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Options are open here. This is 2nd and inches.
No gain on the play.
One more time with Judkins. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Has it in close. And they stop him with just a 1-yard gain. That's going to make it 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go. Judkins. And he's got to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Browns make it a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to keep it this time. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Put a receiver in motion left. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
37-yard line. A gain of 5.
Throwing off the play fake. All in left side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got it over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set of downs for him from the 31. Thrown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to throw it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Steelers, 1st down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has it at the 7. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Steelers, 17.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Jukes away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns
from the gun, Judkins. He powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Throwing here, Hurts. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football. This one misses the tight end.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Steelers offense headed out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, a run for White. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action. He brings it in. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stops just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and...
QB sneak coming. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak, but that time the timing of the call, I think, was most important. It led to the score.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Now Brown on to send it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Browns getting their offense out there. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Judkins up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw it. Pass brought in by Watson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Hurts on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Steelers.
Hurts yet again. Short pass brought in. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
It's a sneak. Hurts. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. All right, down by 4. They've got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it close to the marker. Oh, but they're going to say incomplete. He didn't get the feet down on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup.
Now, hang on. They want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. Sampson does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
And off heading left. It's Judkins. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Looking to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And they are sent off the field. Had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
A few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours. This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Running on 2nd with White. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. The handoff on 3rd and short. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets them the first, and they can run this clock out. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.